Kagurabachi chapter 114 is here, and we're continuing with the Seitei War Arc. We also get to see an enchanted blade wielder, so let's just get to it. So the chapter begins with a narration text, and it tells us about a certain lab on the outskirts of Tokyo, where Japan's leading scientists do research on the Datenseki. So we call over to Shiba and his partner, and he is questioning Shiba about what he wants to do with the Datenseki they just stole, and who he wants to give it to because he hasn't heard of Rokuhira. But Shiba tells his partner that the sword he's carrying was forged by Rokuhira. Shiba then gives us a quick backstory and tells us that Rokuhira started swordsmanship apprenticeship. I meant swordsmith apprenticeship at 12. We'll get some little funny moments of Rokuhira saying he doesn't want to make swords and just goes back home. And the other one of him, I think, bleeding out from his forehead, unless that's supposed to be something else, because they say anytime he screwed up, they would throw stuff at him. Shiba goes on to say that Rokuhira rarely sells any swords, but he's the real deal. And Shiba's partner says if he grew up with you, Shiba, then he's some kind of freak. What's that supposed to be? So they arrive at Rokuhira's place. Shiba knocks and says he could have starved to death by now since he's broke. His partner's just like, oh yeah? They didn't get any answer at the door. Shiba just opens the door since Rokuhira never locks up. Shiba opens up Rokuhira's fridge and he has nothing in there except for like a bottle of water and a cola. And everything else is just trash. And Shiba's partner finds Rokuhira laid out on the floor and is like, maybe he may actually be dead. But we know he's not actually dead, so he just wakes up. He says he passed out from hunger and then he can smell Shiba's food, what Shiba ate earlier this chapter I forgot to mention. Shiba tells him to calm down, that he'll feed him after he takes a look at what he brought for him. And Rokuhira is just like a pure feral dog. So Shiba hands him the Datenseki they stole. And his partner's like, hey, don't give that rock to him. It's Japan's most critical. And before he can even finish his sentence, Rokuhira throws the Datenseki on the floor. The jar it was in breaks, but the rock is still there. Rokuhira's like, yo, this rock is tough. But Shiba's partner's freaking out, saying, hey, he's not a part of this. And Shiba's just so cool and chill. He's like, well? And we see Rokuhira, he starts analyzing this rock with his special eyes. Shiba's partner tried to warn him about hitting it with spirit energy, but Rokuhira is already a step ahead. He said, I know if I did that, it'll be all over. He says he can already see the particles glowing, reacting to the spirit energy inside him. So if I should use spirit energy on it, it will just blow him away. And Shiba's partner is stunned. He cannot believe that this guy can figure out what it took scientists many experiments to figure out, and he just did it instantly. And Shiba's just so smug, he's like, see, he's got a real eye. Like, I was right. Rokuhira asks Shiba, where did you get your hands on this? He also takes his lighter. Shiba answers that it's from Princess Soga's prophecy. Okay, so I'm guessing that is going to be Rokuhira's future wife, cause we know Akimura is his brother-in-law. And wait, she can see the future, she can prophesy. Okay, that family has to be like really, really special princess. Okay. And apparently her name is Chiaki. Okay. So Rokuhira takes the lighter to it a little bit. And Shiba's partner is still freaking out, like, don't use fire on it, Datenseki. But it seems fine. So Rokuhira asks for more time to analyze the rock. And Shiba asks Rokuhira to go to Tokyo with him and show him how it's done, because research is basically dead at this point. But he doesn't want to go at first. Shiba tells him, don't you want to see Chikai? This is a chance to make a name for yourself. He doesn't agree. And then Shiba's like, I'll buy you lunch. And Rokuhira instantly agrees. Man's got his priorities. Shiba's partner says we don't have clearance to take this guy, even though he's impressive and he's a barbarian. And we see Rokuhira is drooling from the mouth and it's like, let's go. Shiba says, this guy's gonna be revolutionary. I love this strong belief Shiba has in Rokuhira, because they're childhood friends as well. It's just sweet. Then we cut over to the Datenseki lab in Tokyo, and we see the person that was calling Shiba before he left still trying to call him. Shiba's not picking up, obviously, and he's begging Shiba not to do anything stupid. And this guy is greeted by someone else who says welcome. Says his name is Hasumi, the place is empty, and since they've only got like government personnel, scientists here. The place is also guarded by a force field, so they only have few sorcerers on security. And he says, so the academics want a swordsmith's opinion, and they must be really desperate. But the other guy says that you're no ordinary swordsmith. So this Hasumi guy is a swordsmith, and I can tell from his design from the back that he's the guy, the enchanted blade wielder, but we'll get there. And we'll get a text that tells us that Japan is a sword-centered society, and the number of swordsmiths is well over 2,000. And of these 2,000, the state only recognizes the artisans, and they represent the highest level of excellence and are living treasures in Japan. There have only been 3 in Japan's history so far, and this man is one of them. And Hasumi says he took a day off from his main job, and the other guy's like, yeah, being Japan's treasure is a side job to you. And oh my, I just realized I've been calling the wrong guy Hasumi this entire time. I'm so sorry, man. I'm screwed, bro. Okay, let's just move on. So on the final page of the chapter, we get an introductory page for the swordsmith, and his name is Subaru Orita, and he's a sushi chef, and he's like, let's get this over with, I've got sushi to make. And Hasumi, yeah, actual Hasumi this time is like, sir, this is a national project. And that's how the chapter ends. So how effective will he be in this research? Or it's just, everything's just gonna be up to Rokuhira, I assume. And this is another great chapter. We're slowly entering into the main parts of this flashback. I just cannot wait to see Samura, Soga, and Azami. Like, come on now. And let's not forget the other enchanted blade wielders that we haven't seen yet. So that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. Really f***ing appreciate it. I hope I see you next time. Peace.